Welcome back. Good afternoon, everybody. We would like to come back today. I hope also that you had your fill of delicious Kaffee and Kuchen. We'll come back today with our last presentation for the day with a short session from Jennifer Hülskötter. She is the quality control manager and the marketing manager for the law firm Hülskötter and Partner. And she has gotten her degree in actually marine biology, but she has a real passion for IT. She would also like to talk to you today about the necessity for digitization in modern law firms. Ms. Hülskötter, please.
Yes, thank you for the nice introduction. Happy to see you here all. Hope you had a nice break. Yes, I was already introduced. My topic is digitization and marketing as a crucial part of a modern law firm. First of all, I want to present you a nice small word cloud with all the parts I think are important in the moment in the field of legal tech and all the changes which are going on. I don't know if you have read the book from Richard Susskind, Tomorrow's Lawyers, where he has stated that there are three main drivers of the change which is going on in the moment. On the one hand, it's the more for less challenge. So clients are expecting more and more, but they didn't want to pay more or even less. Then the other driver of change is the liberalization part, which is going hand in hand with the commoditization of legal services and law. And also, and this is why I guess we are all here, there is the part of legal tech or technology. And I think that's all the things we have to discuss and we have to think of if we want to go into the future. And I wanted to take a picture, and I call it the tenses of lawyering: the past, the simple present, and the present progressive, if we stay in the tenses of English. So if we look to the past, what was a lawyer in the past? In the past, the lawyer of a medium-sized to small law firm was more or less an egg-laying, milk-bearing, woolly sow. If we say it in Germany, die eierlegende Wollmilchsau. So he was responsible for the development of the business. He was the key account for communicating with your clients, organizing everything. And also he was a specialist in his field of law, for example, for family law or IT, and so on. And also he had to be a good trial lawyer, so he had to go to court and do its best job for his clients. Now there are the changes I've already talked about, and in my point of view, these changes are not coming in the future, but they are already in progress. And that's why I've used the simple present and the present progressive. I didn't use the future, because I think the future already started. And how does a lawyer have to organize its law firm today or to make it more successful for the future? And in my point of view, it's very important to commoditize your law firm. So separate. Find specialists for your business development. Maybe not a lawyer is perfect for that, but from another field. Or find specialists for the different law fields you want to offer to your clients. Or if you say, well, I'm very good in my field of law, but I'm not a good trial lawyer, then find a person who does that. And also, find a person who's in charge of managing your contacts, your contact to clients, so find a key accounter who is, for example, managing your marketing. And this directly leads me to the question, what is marketing? And I've searched for a definition and I found a definition. And marketing is the activity, a set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging offerings, so legal services, that have a value for customers, clients, partners, and also for the society at large. The definition is from the American Marketing Association. And I think very important is that this definition of marketing for me is making a concept of your law firm. And that's why I think marketing is a very crucial part of a modern law firm, and especially of a future-orientated law firm. To face, on the one hand, the changes of or the challenges for the more for less challenge, the liberalization of legal services, and also the technology part. There are several steps to reach your goals, and I think the most important thing you have to keep in mind when you think of marketing is make a concept. The first step is analyze, and here it is important to analyze your law firm, to search for the relevant market. What do you want to offer to your clients? What is my portfolio? What are my unique offerings I can give to my clients? What is your vision? What do you want? What are your goals for your law firm? Where are your competitors? What do they offer? Do they already have some very modern legal services offering to their clients? And also define your target group. Do you have private clients or more commercial clients? What are their special needs? And also, where's the access to your target group? Where is your target group? Do they use the internet, or are they more conservative? I like pictures, actually. So I was searching for another picture, and I found one which is called the Waterhole Strategy by Anne M. Schüller, I'm sorry. And imagine you are a photographer, and you are strolling around a savanna to find elephants, because you have to take pictures of elephants. The savanna is big, and there is a special need of elephants in a savanna. They need water to survive. So if you just stroll around and try to find an elephant, it might take days or weeks to find an elephant and get a good picture. So one strategy would be create a water hole. Create something what the elephants need, water. So they will just come to the water hole, and you have the chance to take a lot of nice and good pictures where you can make money with. And for you, you might ask yourself the question, as I already said, who is your favorite client? Private or commercial clients, what are their demographic and socioeconomic factors they have? Which special needs do your client have? Where are their sorrows? Can you offer some services which fulfill their sorrows and needs? Which technologies do your clients use? Are they very young and using smartphones, or just desktop PCs or laptops? Are they more conservative, reading newspapers, and so on? And also, where are your clients? It goes hand in hand with the technologies, but how good are they, for example, in the internet? Should you focus on traditional marketing tools or more on the online tools, and so on? There's a nice study about where you can see how, for example, people in Germany are using the internet to answer the question, where are your clients? It's from the ARD and ZDF. Maybe German people know these two television companies. They make a yearly study about online usage. So they asked people, how regularly are you using the internet? And 90% stated that they are using the internet on a regular basis. So 9 out of 10 people are there. And already 72% are using it on a daily basis. So it's quite a high number. And if we ask ourselves the questions, is it more mobile use or more on a desktop PC, stationary at home? Already 30% of the people are using mobile devices. I think it was last year it was 18%, so there's a quite high increase. And the rest of the people are using stationary devices to use the internet. So if you, for example, make a homepage, always have in mind that the homepage is also for mobile devices compatible, or if you offer services, make them compatible for mobile devices. And also, it's a good question, what are the people doing in the internet, for example? Most of all, it's communicating. WhatsApp. Very important. I guess everybody, more or less everybody, has a WhatsApp app on his smartphone. As far, the people I know have it. And also very important is social media. It's more than 30% of the people are using, for example, Facebook for communicating with friends. That's a very important aspect in the internet for the people. So if you have, for example, private young clients, you may think of going to Facebook, for example. Then, besides the analysis of your law firm, it's also important, of course, to plan. I think a good point is the budget. Think how much do you want to use per year for your marketing. Also, which marketing instruments do you want to use? Then it's also very important to define responsibilities in your law firm. So there should be one person who is in charge of generating new content, to publishing the content. And also make key performance indicators. How much traffic do you want to generate on your homepage? How important is for you Facebook? How many people and leads do you want to have from your homepage, and so on? Let's come back to the picture of the waterhole. I want to talk a bit about instruments of marketing and also about legal tech and the interface between legal tech and marketing. I think the term springs is a bit, springs for your marketing waterhole. So which instruments can you use? On the one hand, you should think of increasing your online presence. And you can use AdWords for that. Maybe you've heard about that. It's like, AdWords. There's, for example, a good company called Advil Online Marketing. He's also a lawyer, and he offers the service to make AdWords for you so that people can easier find your law firm in the internet. Then also make a good homepage, and there is also simplicity. Don't make it too complex. The people should find the content, and don't search 5 minutes to find some relevant things. Networks and search engines like Anwalt.de, Advil Zone 365+, Facebook, Xing, LinkedIn are maybe good for increasing your online presence. And also, you may think of a blog system to offer your clients the possibility to get information about news in your field of law, new court decisions, which could be relevant for your clients, for example. Also, increase your availability. On the one hand, it's important that you have an easy access to your law firm, or you offer your clients an easy access to your law firm. So make it easy for them to get into first contact with you. You may think of, for example, an Advil bot on your web page, which can already answer the questions: is my point I have relevant for example, a trial, or is it just relevant to go to a lawyer with this thing I have? And then they could contact you. Or, for example, this is one thing we offer. It's Advil Zone 365+, which is a appointment management system, but I will come back to that later. Or on the other hand, offer online legal services, for example, document automation and generation by law, with LawLift, for example, or also AdvoBot. client management systems like Online Akte. It's a German word actually, but maybe you've heard of it. And also it's very important to increase your availability, use the same media as your clients. And then last but not least, try to think of range extension. And in the internet, there are good possibilities on networks and marketplaces like, for example, Advocado, Anwalt.de, or LegalBase. As I told you, I would like to introduce the tool we have for, on the one hand, streamlining your organization, offer an easier first contact possibility for your clients, but also to use it as a marketing tool. It's the tool Advil Zone 365 Plus, which is an online appointment management system you can integrate on your webpage, so clients could go to your webpage and book an appointment or just an appointment request with you. And it, on the one hand, it increases your availability for your clients because it's 24/7. You can use it every day on Sunday, where you just normally are not in your law firm. It's a tool for an easier first contact. You can use it on your webpage or on Facebook, for example. It has a reminder function, so appointment cancellations can be reduced. You can make video appointments. So if you have a client which is in Berlin and you are situated in Munich, you can just use the video appointment function of this tool. You have a chat function like on WhatsApp. And also with this tool you will be listed in about 40 different networks and on Google and search engines. So therefore you are increasing your online presence. And also it has an interface function to Advilware, which is one of the law firm software we are offering in our company. To make it clear, we are not a law firm. I'm so very sorry to correct you, but we are offering, I lost the word. We try to give you advices how to streamline your organization in your law firm, for example. The last steps are implement what you have planned. So important is to schedule your articles, constantly search for new and relevant content, customize your AdWords to your goals, your vision, your portfolio. Just don't use too general AdWords, but also general, and also use different medias. And then last but not least, it's important to analyze what you're doing. Very important are the KPIs, the key performance indicators. And because if you're not controlling them, you don't know if you're successful in your marketing. That's why it's very important. And to control your KPIs, you can, for example, use Google Analytics or AdWords. And it's also always very important to ask your clients how good your legal work was. So request quotes, and then you will hopefully and mostly get points where you can optimize your work, and then you get recommendations and more clients. That was it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hülskötter. We will now open up the floor to questions. I have another question.
Yes.
If you were to advise a particular company, or law firm, to use one specific form of marketing, which one would you go with? Or can one even say that there is a specific tool that can be used that is more valuable than the others, or do they work all together?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is actually to make a cross-media marketing. So on the one hand, be on the internet, because everybody is using the internet. Having a good homepage, using AdWords is also good. go to networks like Advocado, where you can offer very specific legal services. The people, at least for me, I can say, if I have to go to the lawyer, I'm afraid I have to pay a lot, and that the costs are non-predictable. So if I have a just simple question about something with my with the rent, then I would not go to the lawyer because I'm afraid that I have to pay a lot. But if you have a legal service on offer, which says, okay, you have to pay 70 euro, and then you will get the answer in the time frame of 2 hours or 1 hour, for example, then I would say, okay, well, that's predictable, and I would just try it and try to get help. And if I'm happy, I'll come back to you if I have a next question. So that would be a good tool. But generally, I would say it's the mixture between old-fashioned, like postcards, for example, or analog marketing and digital online marketing. It's always the mixture, and it's very different in what is your focus key group. Yeah.
And for attorneys particularly, this is a difficult issue because of restrictions on marketing as well. How would you go actually around those sorts of restrictions? Because people have to come to lawyers generally, I believe. In Europe, lawyers cannot put print or television-based advertising.
Well, you can use print advertisements, but you have to be careful in what you're stating. You're not allowed to say, I'm the best lawyer in Cologne for that field. That's not allowed. But you can state and make clear what you're offering and give the people the chance to find you. So that's allowed. Yeah, but you couldn't say I'm the best and everybody else is just crap.
So would anybody else like to ask a question of our lovely presenter? No. Well then, Ms. Hülskötter, thank you very much. Very well appreciate your presentation. And for everybody else, this marks the end of our proceedings today. I thank you all for coming out and sticking with us into such a late hour in the evening. For those of you who will be joining us tonight, we will at the Kamea Suite. It is located across the street from the Alte Oper. That is the old opera house. It is a 15-minute walk from here or a 5-minute taxi ride. I look forward to seeing you there at 8:30. Thank you very much.